Okay.
Because all these recordings I got, these are podcast episodes, you know?
Yeah, but you're got to do it in the studio.
Yes, but I could be uploading these like I was talking about like my morning calls. Like I can be uploading these. Like I can just have a whole.
Yeah, we can upload them to YouTube or something.
Well, they're already on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I ain't
Yeah,
checked our
upload.
page.
Yeah, you gotta go check it out. Hi, I am live now. They are on my YouTube. Let me go back to this. All right, my Zoom people, y'all see me right?
I see.
Live, live. Okay, I'm getting live on Facebook and Insta. I know it's funny, but it's so cold up in here, and I didn't feel like getting to my home office. They're telling everybody I'm live. Super exciting, super exciting.
Can we talk or can people hear us?
People can definitely hear you. If you want people to talk, you got to get them off of Facebook and Instagram and onto the Zoom. Hello, everyone. Hi. Just go ahead. You know what time it is? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's our wealth and wellness call. We're about to talk about power, purpose, and profit tonight. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Share, share my live for me. Yes, perfect. Share the live. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. Listen, because I know the replay is going to be up and I know how much we love replays. Okay. So if you are on this live joining me, right, whether you're on Zoom, Facebook, or Instagram, first, I want to say welcome and thank you for joining me tonight. All right. And as you know, every time I get on these calls, it's always going to be about building something real and not just posting about it. Right. So if you're on this call, know that this call is definitely for you because you're definitely looking for something real. And I'm here to teach you how to build something real. All right. So, as always, tonight we're going to do these two things. We're going to learn how to structure our money and we're going to learn how to stabilize our mind, right? All right, because hear me clearly, chaos does not scale. Systems do, right? Order do. So say this to yourself, right? Right now, and go ahead and admit that I don't need no more motivation. I don't need more motivation. I need better structure, right? No more motivation is needed. What is needed is structure. And that's what we're going to get tonight, all right? So, for those who are new to my space, I am Maishi Epstein, and I build financial ecosystems for entrepreneurs. I don't just file taxes, I don't just fix credit, and I don't just offer life insurance and life products to help people. I actually build structured cash flow. I actually scale systems and I actually protect wealth. Okay. And I teach entrepreneurs just like you how to execute at a high level without burning out. That's right. I'm not here to hype you tonight. I'm here to help you implement. All right. So let's talk about this ecosystem that I've been blessed to build and what I offer and how it can also become your offers, right? First thing is the tax strategy and compliance. All right. So I went from not just filing, I made sure that I'm able to offer strategic positioning to keep my clients ahead of their tax bill, right? So my clients already know the tax implications of their financial decisions, and I teach my students to study and be able to do the same for their clients. All right. The second thing I did, it was with credit and capital positioning. So what does that mean? All right. I not only strengthen my own personal and business profile, but I actually offer this as a service where me and my partners actually strengthen your personal and business profile. So capital costs less and you're able to move faster, right? The third thing, I implemented a protection strategy. All right. I made sure I had life insurance. I made sure that the wills was in place, right? I made sure that we had the family trust, right? So we made sure that we did all the financial protection planning so that our income, our family, and our legacy is covered properly. And guess what? We do the same for our clients, right? And our partners. And the fourth component to this ecosystem is community and mentorship, right? We have weekly rooms just like this. We offer live trainings, right? We get on Zoom calls, right? We meet up, we have executive retreats, we have accountability calls, and we offer access. I love this, right? Who does not want a community and mentorship built around their protection strategy, credit and capital positioning, and tax strategy and compliance? Listen, bottom line, I help you make money, I help you keep money, I help you grow money, and I help you protect money without sacrificing your peace of mind, right? That's the beauty of it. So tonight's structure is really built around my principles of PPP. And that's power, which is the discipline. And you need discipline because it creates repetition, and repetition creates predictability, and predictability creates income that you can actually scale because it's stable, right? So, no discipline really equals emotional business. No discipline equals emotional business decisions, right? And everybody know that no successful business person is an emotional business decision maker, right? So the second framework is purpose. And you got to have a purpose because this is your strategic focus, right? Many entrepreneurs are not lacking income, they're lacking lane clarity. All right. Their focus is scattered. All right. And when your focus is scattered, that really produces scattered revenue, right? The third framework is profit, and profits is our systems. I can't say this enough. Your profit will always be your systems, all right? So profit is not built on accident. It is engineered, right? It is actually engineered through pricing models, follow-up cadence, bookkeeping discipline, tax planning, and protection strategy. That's right. So say this slow, y'all. Power drives execution. Purpose directs strategy. And profit creates freedom. Amen to that. So listen, I know that this sounds good, right? But you got to have some non-negotiables to back up these strategies, right? So this means this is how come with some mindset shifting and some lifestyle changes, right? So this is some things we got to do. We got to stop saying we got to check our money. This is a cash flow command. This is a commandment, right? Because if you do not review your numbers weekly, you're going to be operating blindly, okay? So we need to upgrade our language. No more checking money. I'm gonna do my cash flow command this week. You got to know your revenue generated. You got to know the revenue collected. You got to know the expenses incurred, right? You need to know your net position weekly, okay? And entrepreneurs, can I ask for y'all one thing? Can y'all separate them accounts for me? Separate them cards. All right. Every business should have their own clarity, clear direction, right? Let's do that. All right. Non-negotiable number two, credit. Everybody talking about credit scores, credit score, credit score. Man, that's your leverage score. Stop calling it credit. Call it leverage, okay? Strong leverage score means you get lower borrowing costs, you get better vendor relationships, you get more strategic options. And this is important because weak leverage makes business more expensive, right? So it's very important that you are keeping up with your leverage score, okay? I know y'all say credit, but it's your leverage score. Your last non-negotiable, right, is going to be number three. No more not knowing their, like I said, the tax implications of your financial decisions, all right? Taxes should be forecasted. What that mean? You should know what your tax liability look like beforehand. This is not something that you should fear. This is something you should strategically plan for with your tax professional. And if you ain't got one, you know I'm here. You know I'm here, right? So taxes should be forecasted, not feared. And protection isn't optional once income increases. You got to do it, right? Everybody just saying I make 6 and 7 figures. All I be thinking about, do you got your tax planning right? Is your tax and risk strategy on point, right? Because all of this matters, right? So protection isn't optional, all right? Once your money increases. I want you to say this clearly. Revenue is vanity. Profit is sanity. Protection is legacy, okay? All right. Listen, y'all. You cannot scale past your nervous system capacity. Okay, entrepreneurs, so let's just calm down. I know you're like, man, I thought I was doing it. I'm making the money. Now make sure telling me I gotta protect it. I gotta scale it. I gotta do all this to it, right? Just calm down. It's okay. Because you're not gonna be able to scale past your nervous system. If it's running you away, then you're not gonna be able to scale like you want to scale, right? This is meant to empower you, all right? So we're just gonna upgrade our moves, right? I'm gonna give you some upgraded moves to do. And this is what I call like a CEO quiet block, all right? So you're gonna do no phone, no email, just clarity, just clear thinking, right? Just clear thinking about what you want to do and who can help you get there. Don't focus on a how. Think about who around you and who you know, right? That's already doing it that can really get you there. And it's just 10 minutes daily. Then we're gonna do some body regulation for 20 minutes, right? We're gonna do some movement that resets the cortisol and improves executive functioning in our body, right? That's just some stretching. We can do some stretching for 20 minutes, right? We can do some walking and running in place. We can do some pacing back and forward, in our house, right? We can do some body regulation because we get so caught up on our laptops and our computers, right? That we forget to move. Go walk outside and breathe for a little bit, CEO. All right. Then we're going to do an energy audit. This is very important. So this week, before this weekend, we're going to do an energy audit. We're going to make sure that, hey, we remove one draining conversation, one unnecessary commitment, and one misaligned task, right? I want y'all to say this with me. I don't need a new life. I need a new rhythm. I don't need a new life. I need a new rhythm. So in 24 hours, you're going to do your wealth move. You're going to follow up with 10 warm leads. Or at the very least, post one clear offer with one clear call to action. All right? And for your wellness move, you're going to do that 10-minute CEO quiet block. And you're going to write tomorrow's top 3 revenue producing actions. You're going to do that. Absolutely amazing. Now listen, we're going to make sure that we end stronger and sharper than we began, right? So I got some affirmations, some declarations that we're going to speak over ourselves, right? Before I let y'all know what else we got coming up for y'all. Is that okay? Perfect. The first one is, I operate with discipline and precision. The second one is, I execute with focus. The third one is, my business is structured and scalable. The fourth one is, my cash flow is organized. The fifth one is, my income is protected. And last but not least, I build wealth without losing my peace. Amen. Let's say it again. I build wealth without losing my peace. Amen. Now listen carefully. we got something big coming in April. It's not casual. April is where we're going to bring structure into an actual room. We have two mega major events happening, right? And we are still finalizing a dynamic speaker lineup and panel lineup for these events, right? These two events are happening April 3rd and April 4th in Atlanta, Georgia. These two events will cover tax positioning, credit leverage strategy, capital access, protection planning, business systems, how to sell, how to scale, how to buy, investment opportunities, and so much more. This is implementation focus, y'all. So on April 3rd, we will have our Power, Purpose, and Profit Women's Conference, right? From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all, this event is on sale right now, and there's a discount code. It's called PPP Call, right? And you can get up to 60% off of the VIP ticket, which will grant you access to the second day event, which is the All Black Legacy Dinner Ball, right? And this is where elite professionals, right? High performing, high income earners come together to invest, sell, and network with one another. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is going to be life-changing. And this is something where you need to get in proximity to if you want to increase your power. Because April is going to be exactly where structure meets opportunity. And yes, seats are limited because rooms with intention are not overcrowded. It's just only 100 seats, y'all. Well, less than that. But that's it. And if you're really tired of surface level conversations, this is where you sit with real decision makers, with real go-getters, with real problem solvers and achievers, okay? Now, I'd be remiss if I do not invite y'all to get any structure in your life and clarity in your life, right? So if you need any information with tax strategy, if you need any help with getting your credit up and getting funding, whether personal or business, if you need life insurance protection, if you need community and accountability, text our 24/7 support number, 832-900-4992. 832-900-4992. Or you can always click on my link, which is I am Mashi, Mashi, I am Mashi.com, right? Stop trying to build alone. Get inside the right system. Let's build property. Let's build properly. Come on. You got the right community. Entrepreneurs, results will not respond to your emotion, but they will respond to your execution. I want y'all to take this 24-hour challenge that I gave y'all seriously. And if this room has helped you tonight, I want you to invite one serious entrepreneur into the next space that I open up. Remember to structure your money. Remember to protect your peace and build your legacy. Again, the 24/7 support number for all things taxes, credit, funding, life insurance, entrepreneurship is 832-900-4992. And as always, you can get in touch with me, www.iammashi.com. Y'all be blessed, and I thank y'all for joining me tonight. Thank y'all, Zoom. Hey, why my wild people still on Zoom? Get on Zoom. What y'all
Because this is what
doing?
we do. Because look
What?
at where I'm at. Because look at where I'm at.
Hey,
TT tired. TT
big
tired.
money. Big money.
Girl,
I know Prophet ain't in that office for nothing. Mhm.
Lee, I'm like, yeah, Lee. I'm like, wait, it's 7 o'clock. Let me hop on the car real quick. Girl, I'm about to walk out now. But God, Lee, girl, it's been a day. Today's been a day.
Today's been a day. Well, you know what that man say, call me if you need someone to talk to.
I said, now where you at looking all warm and cozy? Golly.
Let me tell you something. I done went and put on a jacket inside of my own home, all right? Because I don't want to let these little kids get a little bit comfortable at all. So
I
I
guess.
freeze them, thinking it's gonna slow them down. But baby, all it did was slow me down, okay? Kids something else.
That makes sense.
Y'all keep living, because y'all gotta have kids Bryce around one day.
That's hilarious.
I got kids.
Oh, well, you know.
Well, I gotta meet them one day.
Never know whether to take you seriously or not.
Man, I don't know if he's serious or not. Is he serious?
I was about to do the mannequin challenge and just stay right here and not move. Because what in the heck?
We don't be doing with Bryce. Are you
You know
serious
what?
this time?
You know, I ain't been back to the States to confirm, but I had gotten some Facebook